Welcome students of Form 1 to this video. Again, we are talking about social interaction, specifically community interaction, and more specifically about cohesion and a discipline in groups. Yes, so find this page around page 32 probably in your study guide for social studies for CCSLC, and we'll talk about cohesion mainly in this video. Later on, we'll talk about indiscipline, but in this video, mainly about cohesion. Cohesion means that people bond together, they are bonded together, you have a good relationship, yeah? Not necessarily friends, but they can work together in a positive way, yes? And in this video, we are going to identify the factors that promote group cohesion. We're going to identify the factors that promote group cohesion. Yes? So, looking at it more carefully, in this section, we will learn to identify the factors that promote group cohesion. That we've seen that. Yes? And again, this means that people have a good bond, have a good connection together. Yeah, in physics, it means cohesion. Something has bonded, some materials have bonded together well. Well, social studies is about people, and people bond together well. Yes, like each other, or perhaps are positive towards each other. There is a good connection, there's a good bonding together. Yes, cohesion. Cohesion de un grupo. Está un cosnan positivo. It's a positive thing to have group cohesion. So, group cohesion. Group cohesion describes the bonds that draw people together. Yeah? So, something connects people, it makes people connect with each other, it makes people bond together in a positive way. Yes, it draws people together. Yes, to work on a common goal. We'll talk about that in the next sheet. Yes, and a number of factors, a number of things help to create stronger, cohesion within groups. Within groups, a lot of factors help to create strong cohesion within group. If it's a basketball team or it's a functional group, basketball team or a functional group, it doesn't matter. Yeah? All kinds of groups need cohesion, and when you have cohesion, you have people working together in a positive manner. Yeah? And a translation of draw people together would be hala in the huntu. Yeah? What does bring people together? What draws people together? I'm going to talk about that now, what brings people together. And one thing that draws people together, yeah, that un meta común, a common goal. So a common goal is often the reason why people form a group. A common goal is often the reason why da forma un gruppo. Yeah? Other people agree with the goal, are then motivated, da hopi motivar, para join a gruppo aqui. Being committed to achieving the goal, like being the champion in a certain league, like these baseball group here that you can see, yeah, helps with cohesion because it focuses members' minds. So if you're in a class committee or in a school committee or you're in a baseball group, it doesn't matter. When you have a common goal, que o boting un meta común, is que te enfocar por mente. Ja? Un meta común enfocar por mente. Por mind. It focuses the minds of members. Yes, it points the minds of members towards a common goal. They will work through all kinds of relationships difficulties, yeah, because it isn't easy to work together. You have different personalities, you have different ways of thinking, different ways of working, but you work through them because they want to see the goal achieved. Yeah, porque logra e meta. Yeah, porque mira e logra, porque mira e meta a logra. You want to see the goal achieved. That's like really a motivation for you. The goal of the group becomes more important than their own personal needs or desires. So bringing the group forward, it's when you have a common goal that is strong enough, is stronger than your own goal or your own desires or wants. Yes. So if you have a group, being it a class, uh, a class meeting or a school council, being it a baseball group in your younger league, being it a football group, yeah, you conquer all difficulties because you have difficulties within a group. This person might be totally different in working for this person, or this person may have other ideas than this person, or this person may express him or herself other than his person. So all kinds of difficulties, but these don't matter because if you have a common goal, yes, this becomes more important than all the other desires and wishes that you may have. The common goal is stronger than their own personal needs or desires. Yes, because you are so motivated by the common goal. Yes, the common goal, denk papiamento, nos llama también meta común. Yes, and your own personal needs and desires. Nos llama is the key, denk papiamento, necesidad non personal. Ja? Y por necesidad tan personal te hopi más, forza que ora boting un meta común. Yeah? So your personal necessities or needs are not important if you have a very strong meta común. Yeah? How stronger it is, how more group stronger the group cohesion will be. And also another factor that you will need for strong group cohesion is effective leadership. Effective means that it will reach the common goals. Een mete común. That is effective. It will point to one's direction. It will focus the people. Is aqui te enfocar hende. Yes. So most groups need one or two people to take on the leadership role. This often involves organizing and coordinating other people's actions, like a captain in a football team gives directions on the football field, where to stand, to points of improvement, feedback, being constructively angry at other people. Yeah, he coordinates his teammates. Yes, and it helps the performance in meta común para el grupo. Yes. If members feel that the leadership is not effective, ineffective, or if they are not being listened to, then they will not be motivated to take part. So motivation and effective leadership. So effective leadership should lead to motivated people, like you see in this picture here. They give each other a high five because they are motivated. Yes. If they are not motivated, yes, the leadership is also ineffective. Yeah. Nang ting no meta común, nang ta no motiva, ja, en no a motiva, en no ting un meta común, yeah. If they feel they're not listened to, they will not be motivated, and the leadership will be ineffective. Yeah, and people will not be giving each other a high five at all, and the captain of the football team or the baseball team. Does a baseball team have a captain? I don't know. But basketball teams have captains, as far as I know. And if there is ineffective leadership, yes, then the group goals will not be achieved. Yes, and people will not be motivated to take part. Yes, so this is very important. Okay, we talked about cohesion and indiscipline in groups, and we mainly talked about cohesion. And group cohesion describes the bonds that draw people together and keep them together. We talked about a few factors being having a common goal, having effective leadership, yes, and we talked about what group cohesion is. So I hope that became more clear in this video. And we saw that we talked about this learning outcome, identify the factors that promote. Yes, so identify the factors that promote group cohesion. Yeah, like you see next to me. So we talked about that. Be sure to remember, if you have a question, ask them below. If you really want to subscribe, you also can do that below. If you have improvements for my pronunciation, ding papimento, of mi pronunciation ding idioma allemand, then you can also improve my pronunciation. I'm always open to that. Muita sinha mi papimento turdia, muita gusta sinha palabra non novo. So, ayúdame, por favor. And I hope you have a nice afternoon, morning, and day. And I wish you a very nice day.